Hi guys, Theresa here of Larkin Design, and so welcome to my 2014 Project Life album. And this is a sort of a September roundup layout that I created in the year of 2014. If you've been following my Throwback Thursday series, then you know that throughout the year I worked on my Project Life album and shared with you in pretty tremendous detail the process of our home being built. And then we moved in August, and in the month of September, because we were so busy unpacking and getting settled in and getting used to new schools and everything, I just didn't really have a lot of photos for that whole month. And I gave myself permission to not document weekly for the month of September, right? There are so many layouts from the rest of the year, from the construction process. And so for the month of September, this is the layout that I created. And there's just a couple of photos that I took with my phone mostly. And then one that I took with my DSLR. It was just a random photo of the boys sitting there eating their breakfast. And there was also one, we began a new set of chores with the new house. And so, sorry about my big head there. That's terrible. So Natalie is over there washing the mirror as part of the new chore chart that we had begun. And so that was just sort of what was going on. There were a lot of trips to Lowe's and the hardware store going on, and some eating out that was going on because moving and getting everything settled into the house was quite a process. And so anyway, that's my month of September here. I am working with the Memory Pockets monthly collection called Crush that is available through the Lilypad.com. And I'm also using some photo rounds from Sahlin Studio. There are two sets. There's a Days of the Week set and then also a week set. And for this layout, I only used the Days of the Week. And I'm also using some embellishments from, they're the ones I have sitting on my desk right now from my winter build your own kit, which are Elle Studio Hazelwood from One Canoe Two, and also Crepe Paper Heart Day. So you'll see some of those throughout. And so this is a pocket page, a traditional pocket page. I did the year of 2014 using the pocket pages, and so I'm just kind of working my way around the page. Now, all of the journaling cards I printed out using my Canon Pixma printer, and they are printed on matte cardstock. It's not a really heavyweight cardstock. It's actually kind of lightweight, and I just printed everything out on 4x6 cards. Just such an easy way to use your digital elements in a traditional scrapbooking way. And of course here I'm using my washi tape as well for my lines. That's my signature thing that I do a lot. And just journaling, you know, since this is a roundup sort of summary kind of layout, my journaling doesn't have to be very specific. And so I'm just writing some general observations about these photos and what I remember from that period in time. I definitely remember that we were going to Lowe's probably once or twice a week, maybe even more, trying to get everything that we needed for the house and trying to get unpacked and settled in and organized. You know, you know how moves go. So it's kind of nice just sometimes to give yourself permission to relax a little bit on a layout. Now you'll notice that I have two photos that are actually smaller than 3x4, and this one, something had happened when I printed it out. The margins were off. I don't know exactly what happened, but I just backed it on a plain white cardstock and then stamped it. And the other photo on the other side of me, I actually just printed it that way. And I'll be sharing with you soon some tutorials and some free templates. Look for those next week or later on this week. Hopefully come Friday, I'll be doing another Photoshop tutorial, and I will be sharing with you some of the tips and tricks that I use for dealing with smaller photos and lesser quality photos. And I probably should have printed the photo of me and Alan at the upper left hand corner. I should have printed that smaller as well and lightened it a bit more. It's a little bit dark up there in the corner, but it's okay, just let it be good enough and move on. And it's still a really cute layout, and I really have enjoyed using the Crush collection this week. You'll notice that the layouts I have made with the Crush collection are not in any way Valentine's themed, although the Crush collection is obviously a Valentine's themed collection, but I haven't used it for that, and I love the colors that they put in the collection, and is definitely very flexible and very friendly to use in other different kinds of layouts. It's a favorite for me from the Lilypad Memory Pockets monthly collections. It's a favorite. And so you'll notice just a little note about my photo rounds. The photo rounds themselves are just circles with the days of the week inside them. And I actually backed them on vellum. I knew I was going to print them on vellum, but I wanted them to have a little tiny colored circle around the edges and a slightly lighter color circle on the inside. And so when I opened I did that in the Silhouette software. This could probably be a tutorial on its own, but I did that in the Silhouette software. I just opened each of the circles that I knew I wanted to use, and I created a circle with a color in it, just slightly larger than the elements themselves, and then I layered them on top and printed them on vellum and punched them out with my circle punch. Pretty simple, and I like the way that they look. I was worried that if I just made them white, because I knew I wanted to use them on some of the white backgrounds, and so I knew that they would sort of fade away if they didn't have a little circle around them, just to make them pop a little bit. So that was my thinking behind that, and it actually worked out really well. Those have been a lot of fun to use, and I hope to repeat and use them some more throughout the year as well. I think they're great to have. Let's see, what are some other programming notes here? That's pretty much like the summary of this layout. I will say that just what's coming up regarding my 2014 album is the Halloween layouts will be coming up next, I believe, and also my end of the year gratitude layout is coming up as well. And so look forward to that next week. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you back again soon. Bye-bye.